NBC News in depth tonight. Could the September 11th attacks on America have been prevented? We're now just 2 days away from the release of the final report of the commission investigating those attacks. The report will not say the attacks could have been prevented by either the Clinton or Bush administrations, in part because the commission wants to avoid partisan fighting over its report in this election year. But, as NBC senior investigative correspondent Lisa Myers tells us tonight, the commission's work points out several places where action might have changed the outcome.
That day, it seemed sudden and without warning. But 3 years and 2 investigations later, it's clear there was a tragic trail of missed opportunities to stop some of the hijackers, disrupt the plot, and perhaps save 3,000 lives. The Malaysia meeting. January 2000, top al-Qaeda operatives converge on Kuala Lumpur for a planning meeting that includes these 2 hijackers. The first time a hijacker comes on the radar of American intelligence. The CIA loses track of the hijackers and fails to watch list them or warn the FBI one has a valid visa to enter the U.S.
It's one of these critical nodes where we could have disrupted the 9/11 plot well before it ever got off the ground.
The calls. Once in the U.S., that hijacker gets up to a dozen calls from this known al-Qaeda switchboard in Yemen. The NSA is listening, but doesn't figure out that the calls are to someone inside the U.S. The walk-in.
I've been to Pakistan. I know about this hijacking, something going on.
April 2000. Nayez Khan, who says he was trained by al-Qaeda, walks into the FBI with an incredible tale.
I told him before the 9/11, about more than a year, we hijacking in America Airlines.
He says he was sent to the U.S. to join operatives here. Khan passes 2 polygraphs, but FBI headquarters doesn't believe him and lets him go. The sighting. Fall 2000. A Predator spy drone captures extraordinary live pictures of al-Qaeda training camps in Afghanistan and a tall man in flowing white robes, believed to be bin Laden.
This was the equivalent of having bin Laden in the crosshairs.
But no military assets are on standby to take a shot. The Phoenix Memo. A prophetic memo in July by a Phoenix FBI agent warning bin Laden may be training pilots at American flight schools. The memo gets buried in FBI headquarters. The Moussaoui arrest. Suspected terrorist Zacarias Moussaoui is arrested training at a Minnesota flight school, but the FBI won't allow agents to search his computer, which would have tied him to the plotters.
The Moussaoui episode is one of the top 3 examples of where we might have been able to stop 9/11.
The search. In late August, the CIA finally tells the FBI 2 hijackers may be in the country, but the FBI can't find them, even though they're listed in the San Diego phone book. The watch lists. The 2 hijackers are finally watch listed, but never put on the FAA's no-fly list because they hadn't previously shown interest in hijacking planes.